All right, somehow I don't think Inkling is going to be the play. Yeah, so the Roy actually coming out to start things off.
We did actually see this. Last time these two played, we didn't see the Biolith come out once. And we're saying how it probably comes down to Roy's speed, the low profiling of his dash, among other things.
All right, so, you know, as soon as our Stinger fades, we immediately get straight back into things with Tigerton coming in against Earthwind and Gaia, finishing things off relatively quickly.
See, honestly, what I could see is partly being the issue. Tigerton has not been playing like any friendlies or anything during the time, and the guy has just been on. They haven't really had a time to take a breather, whereas Tigerton hasn't been keeping up. So it could be the guy is starting to get burnt out, or it could be the guy's momentum is not going to slow down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Tigerton obviously actually doesn't particularly see him play. He just chills.
Yeah.
He plays his games when he needs to play his games and doesn't play a single one more. I like it. I mean, I respect it. Maximum efficiency. Need to get paid.
Tries to go out top platform, but knowing not to touch the shield lest you overextend. Neither player lost a stock yet. Granted, it's only been a minute, but with the high explosive, there you go. With the high explosive plays like that, jab, back air. I'm surprised that was the first stock taken.
Yeah, it takes a while, you know. It was such an explosive start for Gaia, but if you can't finish your meal, fail not, tried and true.
That big
Tigerton
up-B doesn't really do much, if I'm going to be honest, but it's a nice out shield option which buys you some space.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in the last matchup. If there was something unsafe on shield.
Oh my god.
You know, this time he has all the time in the world, didn't even really need to parry it. The up smash in itself just kind of leaves him as a sitting duck. So maximum efficiency punish coming in from Tigerton. And it actually kind of makes me wonder why he didn't want to get the run back against Twin and Gaia.
He did win it in the first place. So.
And it wasn't exactly super close. It felt like Tigerton had a pretty decent handle on the matchup.
Oh, that was a 1 minute and 50-second game.
He does cool guy things and doesn't even acknowledge them. He just, you know, it's like, yeah.
That was insane. And I think Tigerton didn't want to go into this matchup.
Yeah, give me a chance. All right, are we going to see Cynthia? No.
We are not. Team Galactic on Pokemon,
you know,
Stadium 2.
No, people have been playing Pokemon Arceus, obviously getting to see a little bit of founders of Team Galactic.
True. I haven't played it yet.
I'll be honest, I watch people shiny reset for it. I mean, shinies are actually obtainable in that game instead
it's
of
like super easy.
Depressing like they are in Diamond and Pearl. They're trying to reset for a set starter. Ignoring it.
Oof, big damage from the get-go already. Tigerton looking to carry that momentum from game 1. 68!
Just does cool guy things.
He does. He makes.
So speaking of cool guy things.
Yeah. So Tigerton does it through raw fundamentals and custom combos as hell. Gaia jabs you to 50.
You know, we may not be playing Tekken anymore, but
it's still a thing.
The jab for 50. You take those.
Hold up. That's
yeah, that's what we saw. Nearly catching crashing out. Just that. The fact that it's such a long-lasting multi-game, but speaking of catching out, instant down air does find value, but not a stock just yet. Trailing by 5%. Earthwind and Gaia going to be putting that in the back of Tigerton's mind.
Would you call Steve's down air a stool and full?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he missed the memo on the whole stall bit, but definitely stalls for like a brief second.
Yeah, it's weird when compared to some of the others, but a Dragon Ball moment does actually result in Tigerton's favor, exploding the Enderman up the side of the stage.
Right.
But how quickly the Enderman's dying, you would have thought the Roy is the spirit of water, not fire. It's a Minecraft joke. God, I hate myself.
All right, we're actually going to see he goes for the up on the third input of Double Edge Dance. It gets decent knockback. Sometimes we see people at those lower percents go for the down angle, but that's going to be an F smash in the wrong way. A little bit of crumble here from Earthwind, and Gaia needs to keep it together if he's going to be looking to try and take this for the long haul like he was against Lou. Both these two, I'm pretty sure, were 3-0'd by Tigerton, who really just has been a different breed in this game, showing that experience.
Oh, the attempt at a read. We respect it to hell and back. That's the issue, right? One whiff read shot results in 70% being dealt to you by a Steve with gold.
And he's going to set it.
Guy, you had no need to blow that one up. You know that, right? Guy goes back to mining with Tigerton, not giving him a chance instantly taking him out of that mining animation with a well-placed nair and trying to catch anything else. Obviously, without a tip, but that side B is lacking some of that notorious kill power that a lot of people complain about.
Yeah, we talked about earlier, if you can't finish your play, Tigerton is the one that does benefit from these crazy trades. Obviously, he was able to fight himself back in and can't be beating himself up too badly, as he was definitely down bad before we saw that final gold string actually get him up to those 90s. But we do need to see Gaia actually start to finish out these strings with a stock if he's going to be looking to keep this one competitive here against Tigerton. He's put the block up in front, and if he runs out of time, he's going to get caught by the amble, but a back air across stage. Once again, still not able to finish off Tigerton just yet.
Yeah, that amble on that block is a quite literal ticking time bomb, more so than that TNT, because it forces you to make an option instantly.
Right, down throw there, gets the up air, keeps it nice and simple. Going to continue with the fair. Minecart, though, is going to interrupt the pressure as it does connect for 8 and tries to get that falling up air conversion, but nothing yet.
Whoa.
Just about out of range of killings, but don't think we can see him live more than one of those.
Nice down tilt. Like a book. Roy swings that sword and takes the Enderman off the side of the stage. 2-0 to Tigerton. One more in his belt, and you are looking at your Wake Up on Trent 3 champion. Gaia has all the chance in the world, however, of running this back. But if he does, he needs to win not 1, not 2, but 3 games back to back to back to take this to a reset. What is Hyperbolic Time Chamber?
Hyperbolic Time Chamber? Basically, just a way, if you want to grind out a matchup for a disgusting amount of time, you set it to like 40 minutes or something, and you try and go plus, it's a score one. So obviously you go +1 when you get killed, -1 when you lose.
Yeah.
You play until one of you goes +10. And it's brutal.
That sounds fun, to be fair.
It is brutal. If you just want to grind out a matchup, because you don't have to just go back and forth, stock for stock. You need to consistently go 2 to 1. You need to go like 2 to 1 every single time, which means you can't just throw away, you can't play unsafe and go for something crazy, because you're going to be trading out that stuff. Obviously, you can't go for SD kills because you're trading out that stock and you gain nothing for that value. And, you know, we're going to see a show put on. First time we've seen him stray away. He's going to channel the trophy, because that's what he's going to be gunning for. But that's only if he can stay in with a Tigerton. Going to keep it simple and get another 3-0 on the books.
The wielder of the Keyblade comes out to the stream, instantly leading with the Fire Auger. Thundarger getting ready to rock. I can honestly somewhat see why he's done this, because what does Roy struggle with when you go off stage against him? And what can Sora do? Cowabunga off stage and back and not care. He can go to any blast zone and live from it.
Yeah, but as BU, I'm sure, is no stranger to finding out, dying at low percent definitely is a feels bad if you've ever seen one. I'm sure this is probably kill percent for jab back air at the ledge. But we're starting to see those Nair strings. Sora actually can connect Nair 1-2, jab 1-2, Nair 1-2. Get it set up. All right, just the singles side B. Usually we see all 3 committed, but that's the mix-up in itself. Goes for the upward finisher, and the counter comes out.
That counter has one of the biggest counter hitboxes in the game. It is silly. Put it this way, it works against Min at like most of her arm lengths. It's very silly. But speaking of silly, there's a hill tipper right there for you.
All right, so despite a promising showing from Earthwind and Gaia, once again, the story is the same. If you can't finish your plate, Tigerton is the one that benefits from these scrappy fights. Just the ability to obliterate you in moments notice. Manages to fall out of the up smash. So unfortunate hits. It feels like Gaia really does have a handle on how to play this matchup. He just hasn't been able to find those finishes. Jab 1-2. The down tilt.
I love the neutral air dodge around the Thundarger. No need to thread a needle when you can phase straight through it, as that thing is a scary kill move. Not going to be taking hits from that Thundarger, just going to be shielding it and moving on. Chases Gaia down, but Gaia knows better. Oh my god, you do not see people punish the end of up B.
Yeah, I thought maybe he would try up B for up B, but he's just right up there to meet him. Back throw, finally going to kill. Not a kill throw, but a throw that kills. 170, definitely wants to end these stocks a little bit earlier if he's going to have any chance of keeping this one. We've only been seeing side B1 here from Gaia, just trying to keep that timing nice and simple.
Out we are. Tigerton runs in, gets the grab, down throw. But then Gaia, surprising with the roulette wheel down air actually working.
All right, tries to get that B reverse Spiraga. He's at least got Thundarger back on deck. Doesn't commit just yet. Tries to go for the forward smash, but I don't know if it's just like because he's a fast faller, but that killed across stage. It's 120 and one last stock now for Gaia. If he's going to try and keep the dream alive. is the comeback Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. He comes across with that single hit side B once again and gets grabbed and thrown for his troubles, rocketing up to 45, and it's still climbing. Tigerton not letting up for a second, goes in for the spike, catches Gaia. Gaia's gonna have to recover unsafely and misses the explosion just by a hair's breadth.
All right, up B out of shield, not gonna get the connection. So very close, gets it, and that's gonna finish it. The jab back air for a 3-0. He's going to get him once, he's going to get him twice, and Tigerton is going to be our newest Wake Up on Trent 3 champion. Final one to end the day.
Game, set, and match. That is it. That is Wake Up on Trent not only wrapped up for Smash, but wrapped up in general.